Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, for July 2017. So it's for you Taurus for July 2017, the 6th of July 2017. It is going to be the day when you're going to start thinking about your life when it comes to like your career, when it comes to what you do, when it comes to your job. There is just something that is like driving you crazy. There is something that's been driving you mad. That there is a certain thing about your job, about your career that you wanted to change, but it wasn't just so easy to change. I'm not talking about the change of career completely. I'm not talking about the change of job completely or anything like that this time. I'm talking about the fact that it's about what you do. It's about what would you want to do next. It's about what you do, about what you want to do next, but it's completely connected to what you do. There is a certain big change that you want to make, certain big change that you wanted to make, but you're still kind of staying in the same job. You're still kind of staying to do the same thing. This is what I'm talking about. If you're not working, like for example, and you're looking for the employment, the 6th of July also, it is going to be something very significant. It's going to happen at around this day, whether you are going to get a job offer or it is actually going to be a certain realization. However, this is going to be very positive, this is going to be really good, and this is going to be the step in the right direction. So how would I want to describe this, the 6th of July 2017, for both of you, whether you're working, whether you work for yourself, whether you're not working, maybe whether you're retired. It is still, the bottom line is, it is going to be an interesting realization that you're going to realize, interesting change you will want to make about your current situation after this point. And nobody can help you with this. Nobody will be able to help you with this apart from yourself. It is just something that you can only do once you make a particular decision, once you have a particular realization, and after that point you will make a certain decision that is going to be very interesting. But as I said, this is only to do with you, and you are the only one who needs to get to this point, and this is the point that you are coming to, and this is a very important point, and only you can do this. However, as I said, the bottom line is this is a step in a really good, in the right direction. Okay, and it involves only you making your own personal decision, and you will know that this is right, you will know that this is positive, and you will know that this will lead to towards your own personal success. Okay, and that's why I'm thinking that the 6th of July is going to be quite important. Slight change of direction, just a little bit, just a tiny little bit, slight change of direction, but don't get me too wrong. You're still staying, like for example, doing the same thing. Maybe you see it's just some kind of slight change of direction. It is not maybe going to be how you thought it was going to be, like about a couple of years ago, a year ago, for example. You see, this is the type of change that I'm talking about. Another important day is going to be on the 12th of July 2017. On the 12th of July, it's going to be a very important day when it actually comes to you spending time with your partner, with your husband, with your wife. This is going to be a very important moment, very interesting moment, and very good moment as well, because it is very much so to do with your own emotional balance, with your own emotional happiness, and especially when it comes to those of you that are having partners, those of you that are married, those of you that are in relationships. This is a very, very, very important day, because I can see two people being happy. I can see two people getting closer together. I can see two people realizing something together. And I can see two people also wanting to take their relationship on the next journey, but not when it comes to emotions and love necessarily, but there is the certain creation that you will want to kind of make with your husband, wife. There is a certain creation creation. There's a certain continuation of something, but it's like to do with you being creative, with your partner being creative, with you creating something very interesting, something very important, and which is going to take your relationship on the whole new journey. And also ridiculously important day if you didn't get on with your partner, if you were fighting with your partner, if you were like busy with your own things in life, if things didn't work out for whichever reason. Now this is the time when you're going to get closer together. This is the time when it's going to be so much love about. This is the time of the new beginning. Like, this is how I can say, for those of you that are in relationship, the 12th of July is going to be probably the most important day, one of the most important days so far, honestly, because it is just going to be something very wonderful is going to happen that is actually going to make your relationship to go on a whole new sacred level, on the whole new level. But this is going to be very deep. This is going to be very meaningful. This is almost going to be very spiritual experience, ridiculously spiritual experience for both of you. However, I can see two people getting closer together and celebrating love and celebrating relationship and just realizing how much you can actually do with each other instead of how much you would be able to do without each other. For example, you will just realize your own beautiful compatibility, and it is going to make feel both of you really, really good. On the 12th of July, another thing that I was going to say is that you are going to either plan a certain journey, or either you are going to hear about a certain journey, hear about a certain traveling. You may be the one who will plan a journey, but also this is at around the time when you may hear that somebody is coming to see you. You will hear that somebody is going to come to visit you, somebody who doesn't live with you, somebody who doesn't live around you, and it's a part of your life. It's just going to come to hear you, to see you, and things like that. And this is going to mean to you quite a lot as well. The third important day is going to be on the 30th of July 2017, because the 30th of July 2017 it's rather going to be connected to the 6th of July 2017, because the 30th of July is kind of going to be the continuation of the 6th of July. Basically, on the 30th of July, you are going to realize there is a certain thing about your future. There is a certain offer going to come towards you, and then you're going to realize, or you're going to hear something, you're going to see something, you're going to read something, and then after that happens, you're actually going to be faced with a whole new kind of option that you were thinking about at some point in your past, like a long time ago, and that particular idea, that particular idea is just going to come back, and it is just going to have a really amazing prospects. With this idea, you're just going to realize certain prospects about your past, about your future, and this is just going to be absolutely very attractive option for you, because so many things about your life, it's actually automatically going to be connected to this, you see. So the bottom line is that on the 30th of July 2017 is the whole new option that is going to become available to you, but that new option is going to be connected to other things that are going to look very, very attractive to you indeed, and this is going to be connected to more than one option, and this is going to be feel like a step in the right direction indeed. Also, there is a male person that is going to be involved with this. There's a male person that's just kind of going to be involved with that kind of offer. It's going to be involved with this kind of experience, and this particular male person is going to have a very good and very interesting influence on you. Very, very positive indeed. When it comes to numerology, basically, you see your month is also like, who did I do? Aries, yes. It's just like Aries. You also have a number 3. Number 3 is a very powerful number. It's a very spiritual number. And number 3, it's all about you having a very, very good experience when it comes to the actual month of July 2017. I think that this is going to be really, really good month. I think that this is going to be a very interesting month. And I think that this is going to be very, very powerful and very successful month for you, my beautiful Taurus. And I will tell you why. It's because you were waiting for certain things to happen. You were waiting for certain changes to happen. They didn't happen so far. They were really, really slow. There was something that was kind of needed a bit oiling, you know, something needed a bit oil, if you know what I mean. You see, that's why the things haven't been moving as fast, but now the things are going to start moving much faster. And this is what number 3 is all about. And it's also about creativity, and it's also about communication. And this is what I'm seeing you. You see, in the first part of July 2017, you're gonna in general feel really, really good. In general, you're gonna feel quite healthy. In general, you're gonna feel very energetic. And this is what this beautiful month of July is going to do to you, connected to connected to the number 3 when it comes to numerology. And this is a wonderful, wonderful combination. And this is why it's actually so much going to be connected to you, to your thoughts, when it comes to your own success, when it comes to your own creativity, when it comes to your own realization, whether you're on the right track or not, and what do you need to do next. And that's why the beginning of July 2017, when it comes to health, I can see you feeling very energetic. Very important for those of you that have been suffering from tiredness. You felt really low, you just didn't have as much energy as you wanted to have, and this is just all going to kind of turn around, okay, turn upside down. So this is really, really good. I can see lots of energy will actually come back. I can see you being very energetic. And also, when it comes to, as I said, when it comes to health, the only thing in general, it's going to be really good. In general, you're going to feel very much full of energy, and that in that itself, it's actually going to change so much, okay? And this is the first part of July. But the only thing that I'm seeing is just that certain, again, I'm seeing the slight digestion problems, some tummy problems, and also I'm seeing you actually just changing your diet. Again, I can see you, I know I've seen this before, and it doesn't matter, you know, these things can be happening, and it's always a good sign to see, as long as we can actually make a certain change about our diet, you know, as long as that can have a positive impact on us and our energy, that's great. And this is where my seeing just a little bit of tummy problems, stomach problems, which is going to be followed by you making certain changes when it comes to your diet. With the other words, you're going to bring something in, or either you're going to take something out. However, this is the only thing that I can see, like a slight stomach sensitivities. Just remember, you can get like a moonstone. Moonstone is absolutely fantastic, one of the most beautiful little crystals that you can actually get. And it's not only so powerful, it doesn't only connect you like with your own spirit guides and with your own spirituality is even more enhanced. It works with the power of the moon, and also it's a very, very good, and it's very gentle when it comes to your stomach, when it comes to your digestion or anything like that. I highly, highly recommend the moonstone, and you can also get this on my website. And my website you can find in my description, okay? And I think it's really, really important to have this crystal. It's very, very beautiful indeed, but especially when it comes to digestion and things like that, okay? And also, but in general, you see it's going to be good because all these energy levels are going to be back, and that is itself, in itself, is going to make you feel much better. I think that you're going to start feeling really good. You're going to be socializing with people a lot. You're going to be socializing with your friend a lot. There is a certain friend also that is going to need your little bit of help. Certain friends that you know for a really long time, a certain person means to you really a lot. It's going to also need your help. And also, on another hand, it's not only the friend that is going to need help, but there is also a family member that has been gone through like a quite difficult experience, or it's about to go through a difficult experience now, and actually that particular person, family member, who is a very close family member, is also going to need your help, because that family member is going to need a bit more like a power, a bit more like an advice, some kind of advice, some kind of something from you to enlighten them, you see, because after you talk to them, they are going to feel like a completely enlightened. So there is some family member might be going through something quite difficult, but they really need your help. They really need a little bit of your energy. Whatever it is, just talk to them, be with them, say something, give them something like a little surprise, because you are just not going to spend that much time with them, but I can see that you will enlighten their whole world after that point. So the just need a bit of your power. It's just somebody who's energetically connected to you, like when it comes to family member, very closely. And that's why just a little bit of your energy this person is going to need. But just a little bit of your energy is just going to change so much. Indeed. Now we are talking when it comes to let me just say something this before I actually say this. I was going to start talking about you, those of you that are single. But before I start talking about those of you that are single, which I think is going to be quite very important month indeed, okay? I also want to say that there is a choice that you are going to have. There is a very important choice, a very interesting choice that you are going to have at around the 1st of July 2017, and that particular choice is just going to kind of happen out of the blue. And about that particular choice that you are going to have, it's going to kind of surprise you. That particular choice that you're going to have, it's going to make you think about what you do, and it's going to make you think about what you want to do next. It's going to make you think about certain periods or certain stages in your life you wouldn't normally think about. So this particular choice, this is all connected to what you do, whether you're working for the company, whether you work for yourself, whether you are retired, whether you're at a college, university, it doesn't matter. This could be absolutely anything that is connected to what you do right now. So that particular choice is also going to be quite good. It's also going to be quite positive. It's also going to bring a really good energy with it. And then this is going to become really big. It's really fantastic and really important to actually make the most of it, because this is going to be something really big later on. So whichever choice you have, guys, my Taurus, my gorgeous Taurus, whichever choices you may have, just kind of go for it and don't throw things away. Just sometimes the little tiny things in life can make the biggest changes, trust me. And this is why this completely looks like it. You see, it's absolutely, this is going to be something really big. On another hand, when it comes to those of you Tauruses that are single, my goodness. For those of you that are single, okay, I said it's going to be really good months for those of you that are in relationships. Now, for those of you that are single, the mid-July 2017 towards the end of July are going to be very delicious and very fruititious, because you are going to end up having a choice of a couple of people, you see. I think that there is somebody from the past that is going to come back, try to come back, but there is also going to be somebody brand new. So they're going to be the choice of two people that you're going to have, okay, and both people are going to be very interesting, and both people are going to be very important to you. Now, I'm not saying that you may have like, all right, they're all both gonna like, you know, knock on your door and just like, hello, you know, both understanding like, hiya. No, I'm not saying I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that at the two separate times, you know, you're going to realize there is somebody that's going to be brand new, somebody very attractive, somebody very sexy, somebody very cool, somebody very interesting, somebody very, you know, something so different about them, something so deep about them, something so dark but so light, something so sexy but something so deep, you know, like this person is just going to be so interesting. But however, this person is just going to make you laugh really a lot, and you're going to find this person really funny, and this is where everything is going to start. Another person is still going to be kind of like manifesting as a choice, but it's just somebody that is somebody that is actually connected to your past, somebody that is part of your past. And this is where the things are getting so interesting, because you are going to end up thinking about these two particular people. So throughout July, I'm seeing you like kind of thinking about this couple of people and not being too sure who to go for, you see. And that's what I'm seeing you through the path, that's what I'm seeing you thinking, you see. And then towards the end of July, I can see you actually clearly going towards the brand new person. There is going to be first challenge, and then after that challenge is going to be a little realization, and after that realization you're automatically going to be turning more, or you're going to turn towards the whole brand new person in your life. But just remember, it is going to come as a choice, and it is going to be very, very significant. Both people you will feel like kind of passionate about, but a new person will win, or the new person should win, because by the end of the July 2017, as I said, I can see you kind of turning the whole new page towards the brand new person that is actually going to have an amazing impact on your life. Somebody very different, somebody very special, something that you really waited for is about to happen, or is about to manifest in your life. When it comes to the mid-July, oh my God, this is the best. Okay, this is just so important. This is the most powerful, honestly, to be quite honest. This is the mid-July 2017. It is probably going to be the best time of 2017. The best time of the whole year. It's actually going to happen in the mid-July 2017, because there is just something that you wanted to happen for a long time. For those of you that are working, for those of you that are having career, or for those of you that are self-employed, this is so much connected to your work. This is so much connected to something that you wanted to happen, the direction that you wanted to go towards, the financial situation, your success, the money, the finances, career. This is all going to be on top of, you're absolutely going to be on top of everything. This is what I was going to say. You are going to be on top of everything. This is going to be a brilliant time. You're going to feel very, very confident. You're going to realize the fantastic direction that you're at, and everything is going to start making sense, and you're really going to be happy, the happiest so far, because in your mind, you will realize that the wishes are completely fulfilled. What you wanted to happen for a really, really long time in your life, it's about to start unfolding. It's about to start happening. It's about to start happening. It's about to change your whole life. If you are retired, I say the same thing. If you are retired, there is a massive, beautiful, whole new direction going to happen to you after this point. It's exactly the same thing. What you wanted to happen for a really long time, it's about to happen. Your wishes will be fulfilled, and you're going to be absolutely ecstatic about it. If you're retired, and if you're at a college, at university, it all depends. However, the mid-July 2017, for all of you, it is going to be the best time so far from the beginning of this year 2017, and you will see exactly what I mean. Following that, this is going to be followed by celebration. Mid-July, this is going to be followed by a good feeling. This is going to be followed by you will want to celebrate something with the people around you, and this is going to mean to more of you, not only to you. This is not only going to be significant to you, but this is also going to be significant to more of you. And I can see few people celebrating, and then after that point I can see you actually trying to be very smart. You will want to make a certain decisions, you will want to make a certain changes, you will keep a certain things to yourself, you will kind of like be thinking quite a lot by yourself on your own, and then you will want to make a certain changes. There is a certain older male figure that is going to give you a very good advice, very powerful advice. This older male figure may not be physically older, but it could be somebody who's maybe like 30 years old, but their spirit lived so many lives. You know, it could be such an old spirit, for example. They just give this energy of somebody very wise, somebody really, you know, much older of their actual age. So it could be somebody who's younger, but somebody who has got a really, really older spirit, or a really extremely wise spirit. However, you think about this person is very wise. You're going to get a really amazing advice from this person, and you're going to feel very, very motivated, like there is no tomorrow. It's going to have an absolutely fantastic influence on you. After that point, also at the end of July 2017, there is a certain challenge that you are going to face. There is a certain challenge that you're going to face, okay, and this challenge is going to make you feel a little bit nervous, a little bit uneasy. It's just something you haven't done before, and something that will require a lot of energy from you, lots of thinking from you, because this is all connected to something completely new, which means that it drains your energy a little bit, and it's going to make you like a little bit scared, like a challenge, but it is going to be absolutely brilliant. You will do really well. You will take this on, and then after that point, I can see the brand new beginning that is just going to start happening in your life as well. Financially also, the end of July, it's going to be absolutely really good. Sorry, the end of July is actually absolutely going to be really good. And also there is just something that you need to be really careful about, because somebody may, just a little bit of warning, like at the end of July 2017, somebody might try to kind of take something that belongs to you, or somebody might try to do something naughty, somebody might try to take something that belongs to you, and this is connected to somebody else, this is connected to some other person. So I just need you to be a little bit careful, because there is a little snake again that is going to try to take something from you, but then that little snake, or steal something from you. So I just need to give you like a little warning, and that's something not really nice, that's somebody really naughty, that's somebody very negative, that's somebody connected to something really bad. So and that particular person will try to take something, and they're not going to be able to, because you will have to hold control of it. It's going to scare you a little bit, it's going to make you paranoid a little bit, just a little tiny bit, and it's going to make you paranoid a little bit, just a tiny bit, because this means to you quite a lot. This is to do with your own personal possession, and just the fact how things are going to happen around that person is just going to scare you a little bit. So it's going to make you kind of realize certain things, it's going to make you be more assertive. So it's going to be good, it's going to be fine, but it's just going to, because the end, it's going to be fine, because it's going to just make you realize how much something means to you. It's going to make you even more assertive, and you are going to end up having even better and bigger control over it and over your life as well after that point. So it's going to be absolutely fine, because you're also energetically, this is going to kind of sort you out, and it's going to make you realize how powerful and how strong you are. And that's why I'm saying that this is really good, because after that point, this is actually going to lead towards your own even bigger, more powerful personal success. So through this, there's going to be a certain realization that you are going to have about your life. So it's going to be absolutely fine. A bit of yin yang, I suppose. In situations like this, it's what I always say, it's like to get like maybe something like labradorite. Look at that gorgeous labradorite. Okay, this labradorite is one of the most beautiful crystals, not because of its color and the way it looks, but it's also very powerful. It's going to make you feel really good. It's going to kind of protect you from all sorts of like a kind of negative energies, from the negative thoughts, and from the people thinking in a negative way. Sometimes from people thinking in a negative way with the negative thoughts, it can actually affect us. It depends in what state our personal energy is, and to protect ourselves from like a certain energies, from the negative thoughts and things like that, you see, I would highly suggest to get a labradorite pendant, you see, and you can get this on my website, which is in my description below. Okay, I highly recommend this indeed. Okay, so it's a very good month. It's a great month. You literally have a little bit of everything. However, it's gonna be good. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Don't forget to like my video, share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.